Hello, Slaters. Hope all of you are doing great. Here we are again with another life skills video. Can you guess who is this great personality? Yes, you're right. He is none other than MS Dhoni, also known as Captain Cool. Slaters, do you know the reason why everyone call him Captain Cool? Confused? So let me clarify that for you. This title was given to him because of his calm and composed way of handling situations on and off the field, be it success or failure. Dhoni has a similar temperament in any situation. His style of managing the team and impromptu decision making is something to look out for. There was an era when the Indian cricket team had an aggressive style of playing. It was very important to have a level headed anchor to this ship, full of young and vehement sailors of Indian cricket team. So that's the reason everyone calls him Captain Cool. Slaters, let me tell you about another incident. Once during an interview, when asked, Dhoni said that he too feels as strongly as anyone else. However, it's just he is good at controlling the negative ones better than most. He said, I am like everyone else, but I control my emotions better than some of the other individuals. I would say I feel equally frustrated. I also feel angry at times, disappointed, but what is important is that none of these feelings are constructive. But finding solutions rather than cribbing is what works best for me. What needs to be done right now is more important than any of these emotions. What is the next thing I can plan? Who is the next individual whom I can use? Once I get into it, I am controlling my emotions in a much better way. Dhoni spoke about how he fights adversity. So, his emotional intelligence, self regulation, and self motivation that makes MS Dhoni capital cool. Slaters, now can you guess what can be today's topic? Confused? Let me ask you another question. Maybe that will make it clear. Slaters, there are times in life when we look at somebody and wonder, how is he or she so calm or totally in control of their emotions at all the time? Whether in a very difficult situation or a classmate who makes friends with everyone within few minutes of meeting them. What makes them different? Yes, you are right. It's their emotional balance or way of handling their emotions. Slaters, can you guess today's topic now? Yes, it's emotional intelligence. Slaters, can you define emotional intelligence? Yes, you are right. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize your emotions, understand what they are telling you, and realize how emotions affect people around you. It also involves your perception of others. When you understand how they feel, this allows you to manage relationships more effectively. Slaters, I have a question for you. If a person have a very high IQ but low EI, will that be okay? Let me ask you this question again. If a person is highly intelligent, gets the highest marks in the class, but doesn't know any respect, empathy towards his classmate. Will that be okay? No, isn't it? Slaters, emotional intelligence is as important as IQ, intelligence quotient. Actually, it's slightly more than IQ. Do you agree with me? Slaters, to understand more deeply, let's look into the five main elements of emotional intelligence. The first element is self awareness. People with high emotional intelligence are usually very self aware. They understand their emotions, and because of this, they don't let their feelings rule them. They are confident because they trust their intuition and don't let their emotions get out of control. They're also willing to take an honest look at themselves. They know their strengths and weaknesses, and they work on these areas so they can perform better. Slaters, remember, self awareness is the most important part of emotional intelligence. The second element is self regulation. This is the ability to control emotions and impulses. People who self regulate typically don't allow themselves to become too angry or jealous, and they don't make impulsive, careless decisions. They think before they act. Characteristics of self regulation are thoughtfulness, comfort with change, integrity, and the ability to say no. The third element is motivation. People with high degree of emotional intelligence are usually motivated. They are willing to defer immediate results for the long-term success. They are highly productive, love a challenge, and very effective in whatever they do. The fourth element is empathy. This is perhaps the second most important element of emotional intelligence. Empathy is the ability to identify with and understand the wants, needs, and viewpoints of those around you. People with empathy are good at recognizing the feelings of others, even when those feelings may not be obvious. As a result, empathetic people are usually excellent at managing relationships, listening, and relating to others. They avoid judging too quickly and they live their lives in a very open, honest way. The fifth and the last element is social skills. It's usually easy to talk and to like people with good social skills. Another sign of high emotional intelligence. Those with social skills are typically team players. Rather than focus on their own success first, they help others develop and shine. They can manage disputes, are excellent communicators, and are masters at building and maintaining relationships. Slaters, these were the five elements of emotional intelligence. Now, do you understand how emotional intelligence plays a great role in our life? Children, do you think emotional intelligence can be learned in a day or two? No. It needs a lot of time to develop emotional intelligence. It can't be achieved in a day or two. You need to train your mind. Let's look into a few ways of how to improve your emotional intelligence. First one, observe how you react to people. Do you rush to judgment before you know all of the facts? Look honestly at how you think and interact with another people? Try to put yourself in their place and be more open and accepting of their perspectives and needs. Do a self evaluation. What are your weaknesses? Are you willing to accept that you are not perfect and that you could work on some areas to make yourself a better person? Have the courage to look at yourself honestly. It can change your life. Examine how you react to stressful situations. Do you become upset every time there's a delay or something doesn't happen the way you want? Do you blame others or become angry at them? Even when it's not their fault, the ability to stay calm and in control in difficult situations is highly valued everywhere. Keep your emotions under control when things go wrong. Take responsibility for your actions. If you hurt someone's feelings, apologize directly. Don't ignore what you did or avoid the person. People are usually more willing to forgive and forget if you make an honest attempt to make things right. Examine how your actions will affect others. Before you take those actions, if your decision will impact others, put yourself in their place. How will they feel if you do this? Would you want that experience? If you must take the action, how can you help others deal with the effects? Slaters, that's all for today. I hope all of you will put this into practice. Let's meet in our next session. Till then, bye.